Hello, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a very personal, almost private reading. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured I would go ahead and do one. And I have already laid the cards out, and before we start, I just want to say I really haven't started channeling any of the messages yet, but based on the cards I've seen as I've laid them out, I'm really feeling like this isn't actually your energy. I feel like I am pulling on the energy of somebody who you had a problem with, or better said, somebody who had a problem with you. So I feel like right now we're about to read this person to filth. So this should be very interesting for whatever reason. This is what Spirit has shown me tonight to read to you. So for whatever reason, it's something that Spirit feels you should know or are ready to know. For some of you, it might be stuff you already know. For some of you, it could be your energy, but for most of you, if not all of you, I really feel this is, we're about to read somebody to filth, and I feel you'll know exactly who it is that it's talking about, because these readings usually get very detailed and very specific. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start the reading. Oh yeah, I hope you feel called to like and subscribe, and if you're new here, welcome. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. We're going to start right up here. We have Fire, Anunnaki, and Pinnacle in reverse. Okay, and what I'm getting from this is somebody's feeling the burn right about now. Somebody is definitely feeling the burn. This is somebody who is really creative with something they were trying to do in order to either make you feel unsafe or to break down your protection. I feel this person did something which ended up being some kind of this is somebody who is doing something in a controlling manner and trying to cause some kind of drama. Whatever they did ended up being a conflict of interest because it was not well thought out, or it played out in a different manner than they expected. Okay, we now have the Healer coming out reverse, King sideways, the Gem in reverse, the Judge sideways. Ooh. The Eternal Child and the Mother coming out sideways. This person is very unhealed. This person is doing this over I'm feeling this isn't gender specific. I also want to say that. I say this in almost every single reading I do. These readings are not gender specific. This is, for the most part, pulling on specific energies, feminine or masculine, which is, like, might I add, present in all of us. We all have a feminine and masculine energy within us. Some are more balanced than others. Some are completely off. Now, you can be male or female watching, and this reading could be regarding a male or female in your life. For the majority of you, I feel like I am pulling on a female's energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be that way, but what I'm getting from here off this so far is it feels like a very unhealed female and was having some issue with possibly with a male in their life who was on the fence, either about them, about you, or just in life in general. Now, as we can continue to go and see what we see, and like I said, that could be swapped. It could be a male who is very unhealed, and he's doing this, whatever this is that's coming out here that I've read so far and we're about to read. We are going to read this person to filth right now, I feel it. Anyways, it could be about a female that was on the fence about them or about you, something to that nature. But for the majority of you, I feel this is giving me the energy of a female, and there had some kind of a connection to a male who is coming out sideways. So it's not somebody who I feel is necessarily not getting along with them or was getting along with them, but this person seemed to be very much on the fence, in and out. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. And I'm just looking at the way the King is pointing. It feels to me like this person, okay, so the person we're reading on, this person's very unhealed. They had a hard time seeing and recognizing the divinity within themselves. And because they couldn't recognize the divinity within themselves, they weren't able to recognize it in others. I feel like this person was connected to somebody who they didn't want reach. I'm just, because I read, you know, also the images, and I'm seeing the hand reach for this gem in reverse. There's something this person didn't want. They were connected to somebody and they didn't want this person to go towards somebody or something that could have been very profitable for this person. Or with the gem, it's almost like they didn't want, I'm just going to be honest, I feel like this person didn't want somebody to come towards you or see you as a gem, or to see your light, or to see your worth. This person was greatly misjudging you. This person greatly misunderestimated. Am I making up words now? Sorry about that, because I'm channeling different words at the same time. This person greatly misjudged you. This person greatly misjudged the situation. This person didn't want others to judge them for what they were doing. They didn't want people to see what they were doing. I'm seeing the eyeball here. They didn't want to be seen in the right light. They didn't want you to be seen in the right light. They didn't want to see what they had their hands involved with. The hands right here in the dark. They were doing stuff in the dark. They didn't want to be seen. I'm also seeing the gray area here. There's a skull. There was something they were trying to put an end to, or something that they were trying to stop from ending. And they were doing things in the dark, and they didn't want things to be seen or certain things to be brought to light. They greatly misjudged the situation, and they feel like it feels like they're trying to stay away from some kind of judgment now. We have the eternal child and the mother. That pearl. Ooh. This person has a very wounded inner child. This person also might, I'm getting something about pregnancy issues. This person, or you, possibly might have had a pregnancy issue. This person might have been causing a pregnancy, or been worried about some kind of pregnancy issue somewhere in this equation, because I haven't looked at all the cards yet. I'm not sure exactly how this would fall or land. For some of you, it could be this person was moving from a place of fear that you would end up having a pregnancy or having a child with somebody, and they didn't want that to happen. Or maybe they thought that a child that you do have might belong to somebody who they were connected with. Or this person might have been trying to be with child, and they were having a problem doing that. I'm also feeling here there are somebody's, it's feeling like I'm feeling this might be another energy. A mother who might have been involved in someone's case. Now, this could be this person's mother who I'm about to read. This could be the sideways king's mother. This could be your mother. This could be their mother. But it's feeling to me like there's a certain mother energy here who was holding on or encouraging some kind, because I'm looking at the snake around this pearl. It feels to me like they might be being protected, or they might have a parental figure, someone in this equation who is trying to protect them and keep them safe from some kind of event that's happened here or taken place. Like they might be not being judged or seen correctly because of the overprotection of a mother figure who's trying to protect them or keep them from getting in trouble or keep them from being judged or under judgment for something they've done. Yeah, I'm looking at the sun in the middle of this eternal child. It's like one of those things like you know what, like it would be like, oh, this is a weird kind of harsh example, but it would be like the mother of a, I don't want to say like a, you know how you see in the movies, like, oh, what was that movie, Psycho? I don't know, maybe not like that, but it's like the mother of somebody, a complete horrible criminal, or like a serial killer, maybe not that, but something where they're like, my child wouldn't do that. No, and they don't want anybody, and it's like even if they know their child did that, and I understand as myself being a parent too, I have a little boy who I love very much, and if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna raise that to be a good man, because he ain't gonna be coming out like one of these energies, doing horrible things to people and then not taking accountability for it, but anyways, that aside. But I do understand a mother, where they're going to come from, where they're going to want to protect their child. And it feels to me like there's something here where somebody did something, and maybe they're, you know, someone's parent in this situation, or a grandparent, or somebody who is, you know, like maybe might have raised them, is trying to protect them from being seen for what they've done, or has pulled some strings, because I'm just seeing the snake around scroll, like, my child would never do that, and I cannot let people see my child in that light, or see that my child would never be involved with it. And so they've seemed to have covered them up, hid them, protected them from some kind of light being shined on them. So I don't know, that's what I'm feeling so far. I hope you're following. I hope this is making some kind of sense. So let's keep going, because this is going to get deep. Okay, so we also have coming out here the hyena in reverse. I hear this person's not laughing anymore. Sorry, person's not laughing anymore. This person is currently, makes me wonder what did they do, but I think we're about to find out. Person's not laughing anymore. This person is taking great measures to get themselves back on track, to get themselves lined up, to stay under the radar and not be seen. This person did something with a group of people. They ran in packs. They were doing a lot of, like, I'm hearing like follow the leader, or trying to get people to follow them. This person was very passionate about what they were doing. This person had some kind of, which passionate can be good and bad. You know, you could have heard the term like hate somebody with a passion. Something maybe that nature. This person was really big about how they looked to others and putting on a show, how they were seen, always wanting to look good to other people. Okay, so let's keep going. We have manifest in reverse and health in reverse. Okay. This person was trying to put a stop. This is ugly. Sometimes I really don't like getting these energies, but Spirit wants this to be read for a reason. So this person was trying to put a stop to you being able to do things and make things happen in your life, or if not you, somebody. This could be giving you the energy of somebody you know, and so that way you could have a clear idea of what this person was doing to someone else. This doesn't necessarily have to be something they were doing to you, but for most of you, I feel this will be something they were doing to you. But for, like I said, for others, this could be reading the energy of someone you know, and that way you have clarity of what this person exactly was involved in and what they were doing to somebody. Okay, so this person was doing things to try to cause somebody to be, it could be, yes, in bad health, but I'm getting more, it's feeling more the energy of not wanting somebody to be happy. It's more feeling like even possibly mental health, because I'm just not, I don't know, they could have put somebody in danger of some kind of physical health, I suppose, but I just feel like more like, I don't know, I feel like there's, you know, something more along the lines of mental health, so that somebody wouldn't be able to make something happen. I feel this is greatly turned around on this person. I feel this person is having a hard time manifesting a way out of a situation, or and I feel like whatever they were trying to do, they had a hard time accomplishing, or it didn't pan out the way they expected. It didn't come to fruition the way they had planned. I feel this really got this person in a frenzy. I feel like I feel like a panic energy. This person panicked. Something didn't pan out. I'm hearing something didn't pan out. All right, let's keep going. We have Thief in the reverse and Courthouse. Very fascinating energy I'm feeling right now. This person, I feel, tried to set somebody up. I feel this person was trying to either have somebody be set up in a legal situation, or was trying to, with Thief, it's a really interesting pull of energy I'm feeling right now with this Thief in this Courthouse in reverse. I feel that either this person had some kind of illegal trouble theirself, and they were trying to steal, it's like almost like steal someone else's freedom, almost like a swap, like somebody gets, it's like the feeling of like almost like trying to swap places with somebody, like to set somebody up so that somebody else would go down for what they did possibly, or to maybe really paint somebody else in the wrong light so it would look like somebody else did it. There's something to that matter. This person might have accused you of being a thief, or accused somebody of being a thief. This person might have been a thief and denied being a thief. This person might have been trying to throw some kind of a court trouble on you, or wanted to avoid going to court with you, or possibly done something crooked involving the courts. Let's keep going. I just knew when I saw all these kinds of cards jumping out, I was like, oh, I feel this is I don't feel this is, I'm reading your specific energy for whoever's watching it. It could be. And if this is your energy and this is what you are doing, welcome. You probably need the most guidance more than anyone. But for most of you, if not all of you, I feel this is reading about somebody who had some kind of issue or did something to you. Okay, we have help me in reverse, celebration in reverse, and the deep in reverse. This person found that they got themselves in way too deep. This person celebrated way too soon and things blew up in their face. They felt like they were in the middle of a nightmare. This person tried to... This person didn't try to stab you in the back. They tried to stab you in the front. Well, not literally, I hope, but you know, there's something. I'm seeing a car here. I'm seeing a home. They could have done things to your car, to your home, or accused you of doing things to their car and their home. And I'm seeing multiple people. This person wanted you to be, it's almost like wounded in front of other people, but and I feel they did the wounding. They did whatever it was that would cause wounding. However, something happened here where it ended up blowing up in this person's face. I feel other people are running. They're running. They're avoiding this, everything that's happened. I think there's a lot of things that have blown up, and it's like I'm hearing things. The whole plan went up in flames. I'm hearing up in flames, up in smoke. What are these stars meaning? Hold on. They're directing me to the shark on this, about when I said they were in too deep. They got in too deep. They got in deeper than they thought. Somebody who was involved in this, possibly maybe even somebody with the courts, or somebody who's of law, or somebody who is a powerful person who was involved in this situation. We're straight channeling right now. Who might be considered, like, as they say, a shark, you know, kind of like when you see the show Shark Tank, you know, these are supposed to be not the big fish, but the sharks. Somebody who is of importance I feel very upset with this person right now. I feel this person thought this was going to be smooth sailing. This person thought this was going to be an easy, going for the kill, an easy target, an easy mark. They thought this was going to be like a sunny day at the beach, and they were going to actually rather enjoy this. But now there's somebody who is involved in the situation, or who they involved in the situation, or who they lied to in the situation, was very upset with them and might be actually after them in one way or another, or they might owe a debt to this person, or they might owe more than a favor to this person, or feels to me like there's something owed to this person now. Something didn't pan out, something blew up in their face, and this person who would be considered like a shark. Now, whether this is a loan shark, like about the money or something, I just feel like this is somebody who would be considered a powerful person, somebody of importance, maybe somebody of some kind of a high rank of something. Like I said, it could be authorities, could be the courts, could be a judge, could be a lawyer, could be a head of a group, even the head of a gang, a street gang. It's somebody who's like considered like a big deal, is very upset with this person now. This person, I feel, is trying to avoid that person at all costs for whatever reason. Something's happened here. Help me in reverse. This person wanted you to feel helpless. This person had some issue with you. This person wanted to feel helpless. This person became, I feel, obsessed in this situation to the point of doing something where it would almost feel like this person was obsessed or possessed. This person might have become possessed. I feel that you have some very powerful spirit guides and some very powerful protection. And, you know, in this, really interesting, in this card with possessed, which is kind of like from the movie Poltergeist, you see how the person who's possessed has the upside down cross here, but this coming out reverse, the cross is up right now. And I find that of great significance. That was your protection. That's your protection. I feel you're actually receiving protection from the light and the dark right now, or whoever if it's not you that this person did something to, whoever that this person tried to do something to. They did something here where they wanted somebody to feel very unprotected. They did something that was a huge conflict of interest that's now blowing up in their face. Well, whoever they did something to, that person, I feel, is being protected by the light and the dark. I feel there could be some kind of energetic work or something that was done at some point. I I don't know that that's necessarily the case for all of you. I haven't seen too much here. It's also showing about magic. The only reason I'm saying that is because we have a very specific Sumerian demon right here. I believe that's Pazuzu. Anyways, we don't need to say all those names right now, but it's almost like I feel this person just became very broken mentally and emotionally and was doing such spiteful and hateful things that I don't feel they realized they weren't even operating themselves, that something else had taken over their vessel to make them do such harsh and almost like heinous things. But I feel that whoever they were doing them to, whether this was you or somebody else, that person is actually being protected. Or you are actually being protected from the light and the dark, and whatever was in their vessel is only tormenting them now, if that makes any sense. The person I'm also hearing with the ship has been a lot of people. Look at all the people on the beach. 1, 2, 3. There's at least 3 people who've been forced to jump ship in this situation. Let's keep going. We have partnerships and alliances. I'm not surprised. Yeah, there was a lot of people who, or at least 2 people or 2 groups that were in some kind of a partnership or alliance on this situation. These people were making some kind of choices and decisions about which way they wanted to move. And now I'm being shown. God, don't show me that, God, please. Why am I saying that right now? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I try not to get into all that kind of... Okay. So I don't know if you're seeing this person standing here. It's making a shadow. Like, I don't know if any of you guys remember from math. There's a thing called a compass. Not the kind that shows you north, south, east, or west. But you would put it like in the middle of a dot. And if you were to put a pencil on it, you could make a perfect circle. Also, there's other groups and societies that sometimes you might see like a square and a compass, you know? It's that little, you know? Or when like they say if they're out at like the ship, they're out at sea and they're trying to map something about where they're, sometimes they use the compass there. But yeah, it's that shadow's making a compass, which is reminding me of that, but this is coming out upright. So I feel like perhaps somebody was showing you in the incorrect light to a certain group that they were trying to make some kind of partnership or alliance with. In order to bring you down or somebody down, they had multiple reasons for what they were doing. Like I said, someone somewhere in that group, though, I'm just seeing it with this shark in reverse, is not happy with this individual. It's very upset. We now have, wish coming out in reverse. Things didn't go as wished, did they? And legal matters, once again, with that courthouse. Legal matters. And let's just read what kind of legal matters these could be. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic. I'm hearing multiple things on that, but we're going to leave that one alone. Ticket. Traffic ticket. So this is coming out in reverse. This could have been things that they were wishing on you or wishing away from themselves, and it didn't go as wished. It didn't go as wished. These people didn't want you to be, okay, I'm also hearing another thing. These people didn't want to be able to see correctly which way to go or which way certain things were coming from, so that you would not see and understand and know who all was involved and who all was in alliance with each other in whatever this was, whether this was done to you or somebody else. Okay, so that was the kind of appetizer. We're going to start reading a little bit more on this person, this specific person's energy. So if at this point already you do not have any idea who I'm talking about, and you haven't had somebody who's, because it feels like this I'm reading about, for whoever is watching this, it feels like I'm about to read somebody who did something to you or had a problem with you or attempted to do something to you or was hating on you for whatever reason or harassing you. If you're not somebody who's dealt with that, this is not your reading, and that's okay. I'll catch you in the next one. Much love. But if this is resonating and you have an idea of who this might be speaking of, we're about to read this person. So get a snack, come on back. No, I'm just kidding. No, here we go. Just want to get you right where we're at. So let's get right into their energy. I'm gonna probably need to pull extra cards. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're coming out Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Okay? So this person was upset. This person was upset because they weren't feeling very loved. They wanted somebody to come back to loving them the way they used to. They were tired of fighting with somebody. This person also felt like that they had to make sure that somebody didn't come back, I feel, towards you or whoever this person basically singled out and had an issue with. It's feeling like they wanted to be sure that something wasn't offered to that person, that somebody didn't come towards that person, and they wanted that person, and they were very angry at that person. It feels like they were also very tired of hearing lots of gossip in the community, and so they were trying to turn things around. They were trying to turn attention around is what it feels like. Holy Spirit, can you please clarify for me? The Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse, along with the Knight of Swords. Holy Spirit, clarify that for me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Oh. And so when this was going on, that's when they started spying. That's when they started spying. This is when they started to, for some of you, even stalk. And they also were getting other people involved. Let's see these birds. They were getting other people involved to do their bidding as well. They had a lot that they wanted to say but never said to you, I feel. I feel that they were not only spreading negative gossip, but they were having other people spread that gossip as well. It's almost feeling like possibly even a smear campaign. It's feeling like it was the assassination of someone's character. This person really, coming out Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, this person is somebody who is extremely angry. This person is somebody who like I said, coming out, the healer. This is a very unhealed person. This is somebody who's very off balance. This person's very off balance, but this person also got to a place where they felt like they were two things they were trying to hold together or balance. It was possibly even two different lifestyles, two different relationships, two different personas, two different identities that they were trying to continue to. Okay, hold on, let me. Yeah, it's like this person had two different lives they were living that they were actually trying to juggle and hold up, and it got to a point where they felt like they couldn't keep living both lives at the same time, and they were going to drop the ball, or eventually at some point it feels like they did drop the ball. Now, if this was on a public setting or not, I don't really feel, but somebody knows about what the two different lives that this person was living. So it's feeling like they had, in front of family, in front of certain people who knew them, a certain persona, a life that a face they put on. And in front of other people, and it feels like in the dark, they had a whole different crowd, a whole different, personality, identity almost, and things they were involved with that other people would have never expected. This person had two completely separate lifestyles and lives they were living, and most people wouldn't know this. This is a lot of channeling right now. So it's it feels to me almost like this person had like family friends and maybe even work friends or people that knew them from growing up who would not know they were involved in such things. It's almost about something like if my, like how we had I felt a protective mother energy up here. Like if I had been, if that person's mother's friends or community was to see that what this person was involved with, it would just be unheard of. It would, be like an embarrassment to the family, I'm hearing, even for some of them. So this person was living two separate lifestyles, and something got off balance here. Something got out of hand, something blew up, something didn't pan out, and they could not, it feels like they either almost dropped the ball or did drop the ball, but things got very unbalanced. Just keep going. This person likes to have control. This person is somebody who usually has a lot of control over their life. Because I'm not just here to just trash this person. I'm going to actually I'm reading the actual energies of what I'm seeing and what I'm channeling. So this isn't going to be all bad. I'm hoping some good, beautiful things will come out. Because nobody is all bad and nobody's all good. I'm just going to say that here. So if we are reading for somebody who hurt you, I am sorry that happened. But I'm going to be honest in the energies I read. If it's some good things come out, I'm going to read that and let you know the truth of what I'm seeing. So, Strength to Queen of Wands. So it could be very well possible that this person has some kind of a fire energy somewhere in their big three. You know, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, though. That doesn't have to be. It could just simply be, this is somebody who is very, you know, maybe even regularly, somebody who's very much has control over their life. They're somebody who's, they like to think of themselves, and I'm going to just start channeling here. They like to think of themselves as somebody who's not afraid. They like to think of themselves as somebody who grabs the bull by the horns. They like to think of themselves as somebody who takes initiative. They like to think of themselves as somebody who is in boss energy and somebody who is assertive. They like to think of themselves as someone who is not to be messed around with. They like to think of themselves as somebody who finds a way to take control of a situation or control of a narrative by any means necessary. I'm hearing, by any means necessary. This person is somebody who I feel is used to getting what they want. I feel this person will find a way to get what they want by any means necessary. Now we do have the Queen of Wands going to the Ace of Wands. Oh, trouble in paradise. Yes, I'm going to say, I am going to say for some of you, you know, sometimes this could be, you know, the wand and the wand upside down, that this could be the sign of some kind of a casting that was done. I'm going to pull more clarifiers on this, but I'm also feeling they felt that this is like somebody who likes to normally feel they normally feel very attractive. They normally feel very magnetic. They normally feel they have no problem calling in what they want. They might even be somebody who does practice and has done some kind of glamour magic and to bring people into them, to call people into them and to get what they want. But something wasn't, it feels at some point something not going as they wanted, or feeling not attractive to somebody, or feeling like somebody wasn't attracted to them anymore, or feeling they lost their attraction to someone, or feeling like they lost the opportunity or weren't able to grab a hold of an opportunity to follow or do something they wanted. Let's get some clarity on that. Holy Spirit, clarify this. Can you please clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse? I saw that devil peeping his little head out. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, well, we got 3 queens in one message. We got some multiple players here. And in the other room, yep, the other room, the phone just went off. It gives off this little, like when the battery's running low, but it does it like so randomly every now and then. It goes low battery, low battery. That's a confirmation, and I just seen an orb. Second confirmation. Okay, so there's 3 queens involved in this situation. We got 3 players on the board. This person feels that they were able to usually take control of a lot of situations in the narrative of many situations. This person is used to somebody doing exactly what they want them to do and being very magnetically drawn to them, until this person felt like this person stopped being attracted to them because they were going towards somebody else, or attracted to possibly 2 other somebody else's. This person, so it feels like they had somebody they either liked, or maybe could possibly be, because we did have mother and child here, you know, at some point it could be somebody they had a kid with, it could be a partner, it could be an ex-partner, but it feels to me like there was some kind of partner they had who they were used to being able to always get and have their way with, and something happened where they felt like they weren't like that. Either they were losing their spark or their mojo with that person, or that person wasn't they were losing, it's like they were losing their passion because of 2 other players. That it feels to me, and when I say players, I mean 2 other females. Like I said, this doesn't have to be gender specific, but it feels to me that there was 2 other females, and with one of them coming out next to the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like the feeling of somebody who had already been cut off. So perhaps their partner or ex-partner had already cut off one of these females and was going back to them. Like, you know, like, because 5 of Pentacles is like when you give someone the cold shoulder. In reverse, it's like you're coming out from having the cold shoulder. So it's like somebody they stopped talking to and maybe they went back to talking to, or it's that they felt like they wanted this person to cut them off, or they were trying to cause some kind of hearing like possibly hardship, money hardship for somebody in this situation. Now when we get that many players, it starts getting a little bit confusing, but let's keep going. I hope y'all are still following. Okay, now we have the Three of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Sun. This person felt very heartbroken by this. This person felt like they were going to end up being alone. Or they were wondering, this person was actually felt like extremely heartbroken by certain third-party situations, and they felt like they were going to end up being alone, or wondered if they'd be better off or happier alone. Clarify, Spirit. Ooh, the devil want to pop out again. That devil. See, that might be too many, but let's see what is it. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, this person was heartbroken and felt like they did, okay, now I see it. This person felt like they did better when they were on their own, but for some of you, there was children involved, and they felt like they felt like they could still have the happiness that they had like when they were single, and get back to being in control of a situation and still get what they wanted. With Mr. Playa. We have Playa from the Himalayas. We have the King of Wands coming out in reverse. But this person was still looking in another direction. That person was still looking at another connection. I meant to say direction. That person was still involved in another connection. This ended up blowing up in their face. These people are not in a happy family right now. If they are pretending to be, they might, if they are together, they are pretending to be happy, but there's something that's distorted this home. Remember now, we're reading this person to filth right now. I feel like I need to get one more. Can you clarify that last bit with the Tower? Yeah, because that person, the person they were connected to, felt like they felt like they were going to miss an opportunity with something or someone else. And so they went after it and it blew up in their face. I don't know if this was you or someone else. We still got that devil looking out at the bottom of the bed. Beck, what is going on? Maybe someone's last name is Beck? I don't know. I'm getting the weirdest Freudian slips right now, so y'all let me know if any of this resonates, okay? Okay, now we have, did you see that? What's going on? There's all this, like, they keep wanting me to go back to the Tower. That card fell on the floor, but it has the Tower staring at me. Okay, clarify this Tower one more time, please. Sorry. Holy Spirit, clarify the Tower, please. Yeah. I feel that whoever this person was trying to, control, their partner, their ex-partner, or somebody they were interested in, they weren't able, that person, whoever that person is, the sideways king, that would be that sideways king, this person finally realized they didn't want to miss out on an opportunity with somebody. I don't know necessarily that was you, and I don't mean to sound harsh, but remember, we have 3 players on the board now. Feels to me like that person went back to somebody because felt like they wanted to heal a situation and might be able to start something new with somebody. That ended up blowing up in their face. Now, that for some of you, that could be you. But remember, we got 3 people. We got a player from the Himalayas here we got 3 queens and 1 king who's sideways. And upside down. We also had him coming out as a reverse King of Wands. So, just letting you know, somewhere in there, whether it was you or whoever you're watching about, it feels to me like the person we're reading who did something to you knew that their person who they were whether it's baby mama, baby daddy, husband, wife, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, an ex, or just somebody they were interested in, it feels to me like they were used to being able to have their way with somebody, that person, right? Their person. And they felt like they were losing control and losing their spark. And they felt like they wanted to blame somebody for it, most likely you. But in the cards I'm seeing that the person who they're used to having their way with is a King of Wands in reverse. It's feeling like that person there's 3 queens coming out on the board now, so there was multiple people involved. And that person had decided they wanted to come out of the cold with one of the other queens than who they were connected with. Okay, so I just want you guys to follow as I'm reading through the cards, because I know that gets a little bit confusing. It feels to me that person did that and it blew up in their face. So I don't know if that was you or the other queen. That's how I'm feeling the energy. So place this where it belongs, okay? Okay. But what happened from A to B? Okay, I think we have most of that up here. Okay, so then now this person is feeling like the Nine of Wands in reverse. They feel like they can no longer wait for somebody. They feel too damaged to continue going in this situation, whether this is with everything that's happened up here or with this connection. Let's get some clarity on that. Holy Spirit, clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse, please. One more. Holy Spirit, one more. Okay, well, let's do it then. Because it's something they were trying to hold on to. Yeah. It feels to me like they're waiting. They know that they're no longer waiting for fair treatment in that connection. That there would always be a third party. That they're never going to get what they invested into that partnership. And so they realize they should stop waiting for it to turn into a happy home that's not going to do, and they're moving on. They're trying to move on, or they're trying to move forward, or that person they were connected to is moving on or moving forward. This might not be known to you, or it might be known to you. Okay, let's keep going. This is a different energy. Is this what I think it is, Spirit? Show me the Eight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands? Because I'm looking at where it's pointed, and I've got, now we're getting into community. Show me the Eight of Wands, Holy Spirit. I might have to get another deck because I have so many cards out. People don't see this. Something got stuck. Somebody got called out on something. Somebody, this could be you or somebody else, called this person out on something that was going on within a group of friends. Now I'm looking at how everybody's looking. I'm seeing a storyline here. Somebody spoke up and said something, or cut somebody off, or cut something off. All lines of communication, all working on something has been stopped because people couldn't see clearly what was going on, and they understood something had to stop or be cut out, and they would be stuck until they stopped doing something. This has to do with people in the community. I'm looking right here between this and this. We have this, 2 threes. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups coming out in reverse. Oh, I'm rocking. Do you see me rocking? That means I'm getting ready to start channeling hard. Okay, so something happened. Something was seen. Now they're bringing me to the bird above the Queen of Wands. Something was seen. It could have been even a spiritual download to somebody, or somebody was tipped off. Ooh, now I'm hearing... Okay, now this is weird. They're bringing me to the bird, which now they're taking me to the eagle that's like on the mail truck. You know, like on the U.S. Postal Service. Something could have been seen in the mail. Something could have been certified mail. Something could have been somebody's mail could have been being short stopped. Somebody could be investigated. Somebody's mail could have been stolen. There's something that's documented. People had to stop communicating with each other because something legal or documented it's almost like confiscated, short-stopped, sent to the wrong address. And everybody had to stop working on what they were doing. People were afraid to be seen talking to each other because they didn't want to get caught. They didn't. I don't want to be associated with them. I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to be caught. Some of these people were friends. Some of these people might have been your friends. Well, supposed to have been. These people aren't celebrating. They're not happy right now. They don't even want to meet. They were meeting up in the dark. But now they're afraid to even meet up in the dark. They don't want to be associated. None of them want to be associated with each other. They feel stuck and they're not sure which way to move forward, but they know something has to be cut out. In order for any of them to be able to move forward, they have to remove themselves from a situation. Look at where the Emperor's looking. They're being watched by the authorities. Somebody became aware of this. Who is this? Hold on. This person wants to get away from the situation. Too many people are talking about it. They feel like they overindulge too much into something. They feel like too many people are talking about it and looking at them. They want to be seen in the right light. This person's not sorry for what they did, though. This person right now at current feels like they're moving backwards or having to go back, clean up their tracks. They feel like they have to go back and clean up their tracks. They have to move backwards and go back on things that they did in order to clean up their tracks. This is what's going on with them at current. This is what I have for you. Now, we just kind of like really took a deep dive into somebody's energy. I don't know why Spirit wants that to come out. I don't ask why. I just read the cards. I did before I close this out, I want to ask what your energy about for the actual person, because I had a feeling when I pulled those cards that this is not you. And I asked, so then for the person watching, what is the suggested guidance or advice? This is just so you know, this is what's going on with that person at this time. Somebody's trying to clean up their tracks. But they're not sorry for what they did, and other people aren't giving them sympathy either. They're trying to clean up their act so that they can be seen in the right light and still be able to get their way with something. But somebody's mad at them. A lot of people are talking about this. They're trying to hear what all people are saying. Some of them might have had a health issue, because now in this Chariot, it's bringing me back to, it's feeling like, it's looking like the Red Cross. They might be faking a health issue to avoid some kind of consequences. For some of them, they tried to get a new car so that they couldn't be... Okay, this is a weird side message. For some of you, this person got a new vehicle so that they could not be identified when they are driving around. So if this is somebody, say, who spies on you or stalks you, they probably do now, but in a different vehicle so that they won't be seen. Could be gray, white, or black. Not that that helps. And then I'm also hearing patrol. They might be also, somebody might be watching them who's patrolling them, and even if they have a new vehicle, something along those lines. It's starting getting weird energies, but okay. So what Spirit wants me to tell you, for you, what's the suggested advice for you is to continue to stay very balanced, and that you're doing well. You're doing well. You're trying to, if you're trying to hold the balance. If this is a fresh energy for you, that you're doing well. Continue to hold your balance. Stay away from F-boy, F-girl, or F-boy. Whoever was that King of Wands, who's also, if that person comes around, to avoid them like the plague. You're a grown person. You're going to do what you want. But you have a lot of new opportunities and coming in for you because of your healing. As long as you continue to heal, you have a good things coming your way. This is the Ace of Pentacles, but notice that it's coming out with the Staff of Hermes, the Caduceus. This new opportunities, these blessings, these beginnings are coming in as you heal, as you continue to stay on your path of ascension, to continue your healing, to continue to move forward. Only good things and new things will start to come in for you, but you have to continue your healing process. It's necessary and mandatory. That happiness is yours if you should so please, but if that means having to stay alone in your house, if you see this, and I'm not saying, oh, nobody should have friends, but if this is something that somebody's been going through at current, it's better to probably stay away from, because you're not sure who you can trust really in situations like this, is what it feels like. If you need to stay home alone, do that. It feels to me like you're somebody who's probably an introvert and content on being on your own anyways, but that there is sunshine and that there's a lot of guidance and a lot of love and a lot of healing. I'm looking at this rainbow and I'm just seeing like streams of light. Your house is being protected. Your house, you have a lot of love and protection around you in spirit, and you are being protected. And Spirit is urging you to just continue to stay balanced. Do your very best to stay balanced and continue your healing. And they recommend staying away from any of these energies, especially Playa from the Himalayas at this time. Okay, so this is kind of an update of what's been going on. This is the very personal, almost private reading. And I don't know who we just read the filth, but I really feel like I didn't get too deep into their psyche. I almost want to. No, let's not. I'm going to leave it alone. This reading's got long enough. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you feel called to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another reading.